The Smooth Criminal episode number 1. Right here, open chat, questions and answers with the king. Often imitated, never duplicated, right here. The reporting non-drama channel is right here. We tell the facts, we tell it like it is. The fact-finding channel. There's a link. And Kamisha, I'm glad you're having a nice day. And this is a safe haven for everybody right here. Right here. Where everybody's welcomed here. Everybody's welcomed. Well, almost everybody. It's a nice, cool day out. Very nice, cool day. And we got a snoring cat here. I'll be right there, folks. Don't go away. Hold on, Chad. I'll be right there. Dave is celebrating. He's eating pizza. He's eating New York style pizza, and he's celebrating. Chad. He's celebrating this great victory. He considers it a victory. Um, so he's eating that, and he had all these people telling him not to go, not to go, not to go, not to go. Crazy. Um, Chad, I'm really going to kind of stay in my own lane. Go back to the old days. I'm not going to really talk or communicate with anybody off of YouTube. Um, you know, I don't trust any of these people, and I'm kind of just going to have it, a selected few. Chad, I'm not gonna go back and forth, and then this one tells this one, and that one tells somebody you're blowing them up and all that, and people tell me stuff back and forth, and I'm just gonna kind of stay on my lone and blade, Chad. I'm glad you appreciate my blow by blow description of what happened today. At least somebody. Dave is so stupid he doesn't realize that today wasn't even his trial. Yeah, but Carl the Cuck, it's a victory. You know why it's a victory? It's a victory because they could have put him out on bail or something, and it sets the tone that he's not going to jail at all. That's what sets its tone at. Avoid tormented John. Absolutely, it's on the YouTube. Absolutely. I don't go there. You know what I mean? I stay here in my own lane. I don't go hardly anywhere. I stay here. They come to me. It's only YouTube. They come to me. And then you know the rest of the story. Paul Harvey. Paul Harvey. He has to stand trial, though. Carl, there's so many steps in between. This can go on for another year, Carl the Cock. I mean, is it really worth it? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on. People have too much time on their hands. That's all, in my opinion. Too much time in their hands. September 26th, the next big day. Is that the next hearing? September 26th? I might go, Chad. I might actually go down there. I'm really thinking of going to the court hearing, Chad, with a notebook and pad and taking notes and like a reporter in September. Dude, 25 played the tard card. Whatever works, it's only YouTube. Yes, sir. Noodles and I were talking. We might go down on that date in September. If I can raise enough money to go down, I'll do it. I want donations to go down. I will go down there and I would have it all. I'd have all the information. See, I have a pen with a little camera in it. See, the pen has a little camera in the pen. Nobody knows, like, it's just a pen. I could record everything. And you can pick them up relatively cheap. Vulnerable adult, poor Dave. Is that a far drive? Chad, it is a far drive. From where I live, it's a far drive, Chad. Um, I don't know. His lawyer wants character witnesses or something, for the. Mark Terry told him not to go to court. Thanks, Chad. Mark Terry told him not to go to court. What a weird way to do it. Avoid tormented me. She tormented me. Send Dave a link. Hey, Corey, what's going on? Well, Dave's not answering. He said he's eating Brooklyn style pizza. Corey. He said he's eating a Brooklyn style. It worked an appetite. All this, all this stuff worked an appetite on him. Corey, how you doing too? Nikki Abbott is officially iced out of the Dave 25 podcast. Yeah, but how many times have we heard that? You know what I mean? All this court shit got him wet. Dave takes it as a victory. That's all I know. I don't know. To me, it's entertainment. It's all entertainment. All he's got to say is he was making it up. It's a joke. It's kidding around. That's all he has to say. He was only joking. I mean, it's not rocket science. Apparently, Dave was crying in the court, acting like a vulnerable. Was he really crying? I never see Dave 25 cry once. Not one time have I ever seen him cry, but I hear rumors about it. But I never once seen this guy cry. He always acts tough around me, like he's tough. Do you think this kid Dave 25 is funny? Uh, I wouldn't say he's funny. I think it's amusing, like amusing. I think. Yes, John. He broke down to impress the judge. Oh, come on. He did not. He said the judge is really, really nice, and he looks forward to seeing this judge again. Hey, Duckling, what's going on, my man? Is Dave getting more time than Blue Knievel? Duckling, I don't think Blue Knievel. I think it's nonsense. I don't even believe the story. about what everybody's saying about how he got extradited to New Jersey and all that. You really believe that, Duckley? I mean, is the guy still live? Does he still have a channel? I mean, what's going on? Never met the guy. Never met the guy, Bill Gates. How do I hang out with him? Never met him. Never met him. It's only YouTube. I heard that Dave 25 mentioned you, John, in the courts. I don't think so. Who'd you hear that from? Ehor? Who'd you hear that from? So are you like pen pals? Well, you go there and conversate with him, right? You go to his channel. I seen you there, Bill Gates. So you're hanging out with him too, then, right? The bottom line is, I'll hang out with whoever I want to hang out with, Bill Gates. Why do you think he's laying low and not coming on your channel? Oh, well, I'm not knocking it. Why do you think he's laying low and not coming on your channel? Well, he tried to come up, right? Under a fake account. If you're new to this channel, King of Diamonds, John, all he does is talk about kids. He just now referred to Dave as a kid. Am I new to this channel? I've been here for 6 years. Yeah, I'm not really dealing with him, you know. But he's good for information, you know. LJ June. He's not going to be able to control himself. He's going to go right back to attacking people again. But it might take him longer than a month. Um, the cops don't want him interacting with the people he's snitching out. John, Mark, Bergs, David Buldo. Snitching out for what? Snitching out for what? Yeah, how do we know he's not working? He's not throwing everybody under the bus to get like a lighter sentence or something, you know? Hey, Nathan. Well, Bill Gates. Yeah, I think at this point, Dave will throw anybody under the bus to try to get out of this. You know, I think he's going to try to throw anybody under the bus he can to get out of this somehow. I think he's trying to throw Nick under the bus. Is what I really think. I think he's trying to get Nick thrown under the bus. If you want to know the truth, he's blaming Nick for all this. That's why he says Nick is never coming back around. Did you hear him? The first thing he said was Nick is never coming back around over here. In other words, he probably talked to the his his lawyer, and his lawyer said, Nick told him not to show up. No, they're fighting. Horde, they're fighting. But I'm going to avoid day 25. Actually, I mean, what do I do though? If he wants to come up on panel, maybe I should just deal with him on YouTube. No more phone call. No more of this bullshit. He's too intertwined with Mark Terry. You know what I mean? And it's. I think I should just stay away from him. Igor. I think I should just stay away from him until if he wants to come to the stream and come up here and say what he has to say. I think that's the best. Because he said stuff to me that weren't even true. I mean, about the court thing, he said stuff to me that, well, he said he parked next to the guy. What else did he say? And other lies. He told me that his family was in the car with him, and there was nobody in the car with him. He drove home alone. So he lied to me. Like, I mean, I can't believe he's telling me stuff, and I say it out here, and they're like, that didn't happen. Well, I mean, I'd rather he come up and say it out of his own mouth, or yeah, I don't want to really deal with him. I should block his number. He's upsetting Kamisha too much, and he's bothering Kamisha, and won't leave Kamisha alone, and all that. I don't want it. Well, he did. He said he parked next to the guy's car, and he said he had family members in there and everything, and he said he drove down with family members, but we seen him drive back home, right? He was alone. He lied to me. Because I said to him, I said, Dave, if you go to court and get arrested, they might tow your car. He says, oh, no, I have family members. They're driving with me. I have family members. But when he was leaving the court on camera, he was alone, right? I didn't see any family members in there. I guarantee you he is also lying about what the judge told him. Yeah. He parks next to the Dot dude. Hey, Sandy. Bill Gates, this was not me. This was not me. What do you mean this was not you? Dave 25 going to the nut house is helping the case. We don't know. We don't know what happened. There's only two people, I guess, that know what happened in the courtroom, you know. Haggy Rants. He parked right next to me. See that? That's Dave 25. See, he parked right next to me. That's what I'm saying. They parked right next to each other. Dave, come up here. I got some questions to ask you about something. Because you're making me look, you made me look bad with Sandy, Dave, and I want you up here to explain yourself. Because you told me five times, all the shit you filed. Well, really, you set it out on your stream. I mean, I played the recordings for crying out loud. I mean, you know, we know you said it. Everybody knows you said it. So, I mean, you know, all I did was repeat what you said. Hey, Courtney Anderson. Sandy knows you are playing her. Playing her for what? Why would I play her? Why would I play her? Play her? I have zero opinion. Why do you have a Mark Terry avatar there, dude? I don't even know who you are. I know I have a high IQ, but I don't play anybody, you know? I have zero opinion. Okay. Courtney with a heart. Hey, LJ June. What's going
What
on,
you
man?
doing? What you doing, John?
Hey, Courtney.
How you doing?
All right. How are you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Boy, this Mark Terry, I think is worse.
since I'm not allowed to go on any but his channel or probably Mark's channel, I'm just going to stay on your channel.
Well, you're welcome here. I mean,
This is a fat boy. I'm coming for you. You don't know how, when, where, or why, but you know I'm a dangerous man. You know it. You know it. You know why you know it? Because you've seen videos and other people talking about it. So when you least expect it, I'm coming for your ass. You think you're untouchable, gonna brag about you're untouchable. Your ass is mine. And you can put that on the board. Go around brag and say you're untouchable, see what happens. I am 100% positive. I've talked to the wife. She says I am good to go. But that's
Wait,
about
you
all.
discussed this with your wife? What they've been doing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. She knows. She's heard him. She's heard him quite a bit. But after this, he got in the car and said he was untouchable again. My wife said, "Go get him." I said, "All right." And he said, and this is what happened when I went to Florida. She gave me the go to go because the guy in Florida was doing the same thing the Fat Boy's doing. And Mark Terry, you keep it up, and you're next on the list. Now, do you think you might think I'm playing, but I'm not playing. I've got the money. I can hop on a plane anytime I fucking want. If the
Yeah,
court,
but you know what? You might.
if the court
Then you'll
system's
get in
not doing
trouble.
anything,
You'll get in
hey,
trouble. You know.
if the court system's not going to do anything about it, Larry will. It's time to shut this little faggot up. Thinks he can get away with everything.
Well, he didn't get away with it, really. I mean,
Well, we'll see.
you know what I mean? Because this is what was expected, right? I mean,
Once again, there 2.0. I'm still working on his address. I haven't got his address since. So what the hell do you want me to do, Fiction? Do you want me to go up there and just go up there without an address?
no, you'll get in trouble. I wouldn't even go
What
over
do
there
you
now.
want me to do? I don't care no more. That's what they said when I went to Florida. You don't want to go. You don't want to go. Whole truck community says you don't go, don't go. And guess what? I went, but nobody knows when I went. It could have been. It was 6 months later when I went. I'm not letting this little fucker get away with it anymore. He has disrespected my daughter
Look what he
over
says of him and
over
Nick
over.
and Mark Terry. They say I raped my daughter. I'm a
Yeah, yeah,
pedophile.
yeah.
I hear
Uh,
about it too, man. It's like
Yeah, over 50 times, they're going to fuck my wife. I don't go for that shit. I don't go for it. Now these motherfuckers are going to pay. Now it's Larry's turn. Fat boy, you better be scared because I ain't playing. I was teasing you before, but I'm not going to. I'm
no, I
not.
know you. I heard you went up to a trucker a couple of years ago and confronted him or somebody or
No, no. I went 1,300 miles to Florida. A guy that wasn't a trucker, and I beat his ass. Oh yeah, he stabbed me twice, but I got the best of him. So, fat boy, this is a warning. And I don't care if you take it to the cops or not. I don't care. You have disrespected my
they're
wife
not
and
going to
my
take it.
daughter. You have disrespected my wife and my daughter for the last time, dude. For the last time. That's all I got, John.
John Camillo is now implicating himself in a future criminal act. You are now an accessory to a future crime, and this is recorded. How am I implicated? I'm not the one that said it. John Camillo is now implicating himself in a future. How could you implicate yourself in a future criminal act? You are now an accessory to a future crime. You know, I had you blocked forever, Sly Cat's Clips, and I unblocked you not even 10 minutes ago, but now I have to block you again. All that time you've been blocked for months. And I unblocked everybody to give them one more chance, and now you got to go. I'm going to delete this comment. If you keep it up, I'm going to block you for another 6 months. I can't control what anybody says over here, man. Hey, Mr. June, Asian Juan. So Dave says he could speak freely. Thoughts? Wrong about what? Oh, you know who that is? That's Carlos. Carlos, you're not ever allowed back around here, Carlos. I'm sorry. I forgot that was you, Carlos. You're not allowed back here. Hey, Cindy, what's going on, man? It's only YouTube. Says Dave was boasting earlier that he is untouchable. Again, he's saying it. Hey, Misfit. Misfit Mafia is a queen is speaking. She says, no, Dave said he can't speak of it. Hey, Misfit. Who can't speak of it? Dave says he can't speak of it, yeah. All someone has to do is bring up blank blank one more time on Dave's panel and Dave is in trouble. Allegedly, Cindy sent Ken to rehab. Are you serious? Nothing happened to him like everyone said it would, so I don't see how it's a win for him. How it isn't a win for him. Dave literally mentioned him indirectly on here. Hey, Courtney. I don't know, Carl the Cuck. I don't know. I'd like him to come up here, though, you know? Dave, if you're listening, come on up here if you want. I mean, you know what's going to happen, Carl the Cuck? He's going to have like Mark up there or somebody up there, and they're going to start. They're going to lead him to say something. You watch. Cindy is a cunt bitch whore. CBW. You remember Lolly used to call them CBWs? God rest her soul. Hey, it's almost been a year, I think, since Lolly passed away, right? Miss Lolly. I think it's coming up to a year already, Misfit Mafia. I don't even think Sandy has started with him either. If I was Dave, I would talk about somebody else. You know what I mean? I would stop mentioning this guy's name. I would stop mentioning Sandy's name, this guy's name. I wouldn't mention them at all, like I do. You know what I mean, Misfit? You see how I don't mention these people? Misfit, you know what I mean? I don't mention them anymore. I leave them the hell alone. Misfit. Haven't mentioned them in months and months and months. And months. And I think his advice is he should do the same, but I don't think he can, though, Misfit. I don't think he can do it. I don't think Dave 25 cannot do it. I mean, I really don't think. I really think he has that much of an ego. He might stop for a couple days. He might stop for a couple of days, Misfit, but then he's going to start up again. You know what I mean? Because think about it. That's his content. Courtney, that's his content. What else does he have to talk about if it's not for you people? Even you, he brings up. He has nothing else to talk about. All he talks about is you people. No, Sandy. No, Sandy. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about me. Me, Sandy, and somebody else. Somebody else that I have a situation with. I said I haven't talked or mentioned that person's name in months and months and months and months and months. That's all I said. Baby Boo Heidi Lou. Oh, John, I've missed you. Avoid, you're not blocked. You can come up here if you want, Avoid. Yes, Sandy, somebody else. I leave them alone. You know what I mean? I don't bother them. He's nothing without us. Yeah, he makes a show off of you people, man. It's coming, darling. You spelled coming wrong. It's Coming. You spelled it in a sexual way. You spelled coming in a sexual way. Where is Avoid? I got to get her up here. You misfit. This man, Harvey, well, he just isn't what I want. Yeah, I know it's not avoiding. Misfit. But you know Avoid's listening right now, Misfit. She listens to everything I say. You still hear Larry June? Larry June's probably here. LJ, they always say that you're never coming to their channel, but he let you back. You know that, LJ. You can't believe what these people say. How many times has he said, I'm never coming back and I'm never going to be back over there? And Mark Terry's trying hard to get people jammed up. Carl the Cuck, absolutely. Absolutely, he is. He wants me to cut my long blonde hair, John. How dare he? Avoid tormented John. Yes, you did. Yeah, here he is. It's being reported he's saying he can speak freely. Baby Boo Heidi Lou. I don't know. One or the other. V dot, V dot, V dot. He said one or the other. I don't know which one he meant. He said something. Did he? He said to me, he parked next to you, but in chat, he said you parked next to him. I don't know. Who cares? But he also said he had family members all with him. But when he was driving home, it was alone. So I don't know what to believe over there. I mean, I don't know if he really believes these stories in his head or what, or he just. I mean, does he really believe these stories he tells, or is he just trying to troll? Maybe he really believes it in his head because he's like he said it like so convincing, like like. It's only YouTube. I'm not going to repeat what Dave 25 tells me like anymore because I think he's lying. He's lying, like you know what I mean. I want him to come up and say it himself. All this bullshit. I'm not going to repeat what he says because I think he's trolling me a little bit there. It's only YouTube. He's trying to troll me. Courtney Anderson. Do you know Courtney? Do you know that what's his name? What the hell's Jesus God? I'm going. I'm losing my mind. That guy, that talk show guy or whatever. What the hell's his name? Jesus God. He he threatened the he threatened that guy over there. Remember that guy that used to be in the talk shows in the 80s? He threatened his life, and the police came to his house about that. And that guy's like yeah, Howard Stern. He threatened Howard Stern's life, and the police actually came. Yeah, Courtney, he threatened Howard Stern. He threatened. I don't want to repeat what he said, but he threatened Howard Stern's life, and the police, a whole group of them, came to his house. Dave almost got it big time, man. And you had to do something pretty damn bad for the police to show up about Howard Stern. Um, Dave used racial racial terms about him, and there's Dave 25 again. Dave, get up here, man. Come on, get up here. I know that's one of your troll accounts, Dave. I already know what your troll accounts are. He also threatened that wrestler, Reback. Ryback. He threatened Ryback too. Dave, you said you could speak freely. What you got? Well, Dave, if you're not going to go on panels and you're not going to talk on your channel or have guests up there, you might as well shut it down, Dave. You might as well shut your channel down then, dude. Dave is guilty of many stupid crimes, it seems. Don't time him out. Let him stay in here. We want to hear. At least he could type. How about Marine Wife, Dave? What do you think of her? Hey, Nathan. Dave 25. What did you eat when you got back? Courtney. Never beat Turtle Boy, Howard Stern, or Joe Rogan. He's a bottom feeder. Yeah, Dave. Sandy says there's nothing filed. Why did you tell me all that bullshit, Dave? You swore to me, Dave. You swore to me. And I'm not saying what because I don't want to, but you swore to me and told me what the charges were, Dave. Why'd you tell me that stuff, Dave, if it's not true? Dave's too lazy to go file anything, man. You got to go and do the paperwork and all that. Dave's not doing that. Unless there's a cheesesteak attached to it, he's not going to fill nothing out. He denies it, Sandy. He said he never said no such a thing. It's all lie, and you people are making it up. That's what he said. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying what he said. I'm not saying it's Sandy. I mean, Dave, that's pretty damn bad if you're saying shit like that, though, man. Really, Courtney? They got charges against you, Dave. They're in the driver's seat. That's all I know. Now, why would you bother this beautiful looking Courtney too? Now, why would you bother this Courtney? I mean, do you even know her? I mean, I never knew this Courtney lady. I mean, John, I almost ate my pillow. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Nathan, I had a dream I was eating a giant marshmallow, and then I woke up, my pillow was gone. Sleepwalking. Oh shit, LJ June. I looked it up. Fake wellness checks is also considered a SWAT. Who got fake wellness checks? You did, Courtney? It's also an open intimidation when I have an open case with his best friend forever. Dave 25 and Sandy Hart are in chat hours after a court case. Dave also wanted to date Courtney. I have the text. How did he even know Courtney? I want to date Sandy Hart and Courtney. No, I'm only kidding. Kinda. Can I date Sandy Hart and Courtney or no? Or is that unethical? My lawyer will be working to get it all dismissed. Hey, honey,
Hey,
how are you, honey?
hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, I can't hear anything.
You can't?
Hello?
Can you hear? Sandy, we could hear you. Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear now?
Oh my gosh, the connection is terrible, but that's okay.
You can
Um,
talk. We just can't. We can hear you.
okay. Yeah, if I put my phone right next to my ear, I can hear you faintly.
All
Can
right. Well,
I?
go
I
ahead. Say
mean,
what you have to
I don't
say.
know how many times this has to be said. Today was not about me. I can be on anything I want, even if it was about me. So I don't know why there's still some confusion, but people seem to be surprised that, you know, I'm not involved in today. Today is much bigger than what's happening with me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay. So, yeah. Isn't today a good day? I don't know why people see this as a win. It was an arraignment, and
Right.
now any background check on our young lad there will not only show his past crimes, but also additional crimes from today.
I can't believe he would threaten kids.
He's done it multiple times. I don't know why people are acting like they haven't seen this. It was as recent as 2 weeks ago.
On his show?
He did a whole stream talking about killing a child.
Dave.
And he specifically said, whose? Not only was he going to kill this man, but his young child.
Oh no.
Really? Is this some shocker?
How does he know this Courtney Anderson now?
I don't know why people seem to think this is something new. This has been going on for since his buddy, Steve Cody, got put in jail for his crimes. So this is nothing new. He knows people that were involved. Courtney did an impact statement along with others. I mean, it's not my story to tell. So Courtney has been around, and he had a little crush, and he wanted to take her out for coffee.
What?
And then, he started getting nasty and bringing it all sexual. It was gross as all hell. So, Courtney has been around, and, you know,
Who's Kyle? Dave accused Kyle.
who's Kyle?
Yeah.
Did we not all learn that lesson today? Wasn't, I mean, wasn't it, you had the screen recordings. You, along with a few others, were discussing Kyle and a last name and an address. I mean, none of this is new, right?
A last name and address.
Kyle
I
showed
discussed it.
himself today. You know who Kyle is.
Oh, okay. I understand now. I didn't know what it's.
Kyle is amazing.
Yeah, but
Kyle,
why would Dave
Courtney,
say
and
he raped him?
others. What's that?
Why would Dave say that this guy was trying to rope him?
Exactly. Why would he say something like that? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, Courtney says that to everybody.
What's that?
Courtney said what Dave wanted to do with her.
Yeah, I have it all. He actually was kind of asking my permission to ask Courtney on a date.
Oh my
It was
God.
really weird. Courtney is amazing, though. But, ugh, could you imagine somebody like Dave thinking that? Ugh. Ah.
Oh Jesus.
But anyway, so
Did he
yes.
cry to you like tears?
What's that?
Did Dave on privately cry to you about this stuff, or like with tears coming down his eyes?
Dave has privately cried to me several times about his threats to VDOT, about a couple of other content creators.
The dogs. Or somebody called
The
on the cat.
dogs, when it was the cat. When animal control showed up, my phone, I was actually at appointments, and my phone was blowing up with 911s from Dave. So yes, he has cried to me several times. He didn't seem so tough when he was on the phone crying to me. But those days are over, thankfully. You know, now it's time for Dave's big boy pants to answer to why he has threatened to kill a child multiple times. So, I am curious though. Dave has, said that he can speak freely. I didn't hear that. So, I'm curious as to people's thoughts about
Here's
that.
that Monopoly person again.
That Monopoly person has been all over me today. I think they want to date me. But anyway.
Wait in line, right, Sandy?
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I'm fantastic. It's not so surprising that, I've got a few creepers out there. But
I can. He says I can.
so is Dave still around? Would he like to answer as to why he's threatening children?
He said he can he's writing, he can speak freely and leave him alone.
Oh, he's saying he can speak freely and I need to leave him alone. That's what he's saying right now?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I mean, the good news is I will be leaving him alone. The bad news is the authorities are taking over. But whatever. That's not the discussion for today.
Oh no, look. Now he's in the chat. He switches the chat.
What's that?
He switches account.
Oh, sorry. I literally have the phone to my ear so I can hear. Something's going on with the connection, so I can't even move the phone or I won't hear anything. But all right, so yeah, today had nothing to do with me. VDOT is the man. Courtney is the nicest, sweetest, most beautiful thing ever. So it's not surprising he wanted to date her. But yikes, dude. What the hell were you thinking? That's probably the most delusional thing you've ever
leave
thought.
him in here.
What's that?
I'm talking to that about
Oh,
Dave.
sorry.
Leave him in the chat to hear what he has to say. Who blocked him?
All right, so I am going, Dave, one last note. I'm still alive. So, that little spell that people are finding quite interesting, by the way. That kind of wasn't a good idea, but whatever. It didn't work. And I and my family will be on vacation for the next week. So I hope everybody enjoys their time. I hope Davey tries to be a good boy. Be good, Davey. Be a good little boy. So, yeah. So I got to pack. But it was a pleasure. There will be more good days to come. Not for who, but for the rest of us.
Okay.
So all right.
Plan. Thanks for coming up again.
Okay. Have a good one.
Listen in chat.
What's that?
Read the chat a little bit. Get off, I guess.
Oh yeah, when I get off, I'll be able to do more.
All right.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.
No, leave Dave in. Leave Dave in. The green one. The green one is Davey. Dave, come up. There's a link. So I guess everybody lives around each other, like Courtney Anderson. You all live around each other. Is that what it is in Massachusetts? You know, Dave, you weren't in all this trouble until you started having Nick around. Nick and Jess and Mark Terry. When you got them three on board, that's when all this shit started happening, Dave. Let's be real about it, especially Nick. Nick and Jess did some terrible shit. And they got away with it. And they egged you on to have you do and say a lot of stuff. And until things die down, Dave, I wouldn't let it continue like that, you know. Now he has another court date to go to, and you have to go all the way back down there again, Dave. Mark Terry is coaching Dave. Yeah, all the wrong ways. You know Dave, LJ? Bill Gates, you act like you're new around here. You know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on because I never knew these cast of characters. I knew Dave, but I never knew these cast of characters. And I knew LJ June, but I never knew these cast of characters like this good looking woman here. What's her name? Courtney Anderson and Sandra Hart or the other guy. I didn't know these people. I mean, I just knew them, what, 3 weeks? I didn't follow anything that went on over there. It's like, you know what I mean? I didn't follow. I didn't even know the other guy that got arrested, you know? And neither do the people in the chat. So these people around here they haven't followed. They don't know, like, the story, you know? That's why they're asking questions. Like, they really don't know. I mean, you know, nobody's trying to troll or. I don't know him either. I mean, I know him now for like Sandra a little bit, but the other two, you know, she's welcome to come around in the chat. This Courtney, I only knew a Dave, and there's times where Dave did some shit to me, and Dave said I raped my daughter and all this. Remember all that shit? What he did to me, but he stopped. And that time he was begging me not to press charges. Remember that? Remember the time Dave put up he porn bombed me with the CP and I called the police up and they wanted me to go down there and they said if he files charges we're going to arrest you. And Dave begged me. He begged me not to do it. He pissed me off so bad he porn bombed me with a kid on my channel, a naked kid. and I called the cops, and they told Dave. They went out to Dave's and said, if I go down there, they're going to do something about it. Because you remember all that shit. So it's not like I've been friends with Dave or whatever. Dave said he won't bother me anymore, and he leaves me alone. So that's how come. But so Dave did a lot of shit that. Yeah, Carl Cuck. He came up here and he put a nude kid and porn bombed me with that. I had to delete a whole stream. I was so pissed off. I called his police up. I called his police up live and I said what he did. I said, I'm here trying to run this stream, and he's putting kids up on my thing. And they went out there and they said if I come down here, he begged me. He begged me. Oh, please, please. So I kind of felt like, all right, well, don't do it again. And but he really pissed me off bad doing that time. And the kid things, all the kid things about my kid, him and Mark Terry, and but he left me alone. He hasn't been bothering me, Dave. But Mark Terry still is though. But he can't help but do that kind of thing. Yeah, I guess. He can't help but do this type of thing. Right. Well, I guess we'll chill out and go live later. He is waked in the head. I mean, I would have loved to get him up here for a while. Check this other thing out here. Let me see. Nellie's live. Um, that's all good and Nellie's. I'm going to end this for a while. I guess there's really nothing really to talk about. We want to make some changes to this channel, probably try to build it up, um, try to get more viewers in here over time, and do some adventure stuff, and show my beautiful my beautiful body and my beautiful muscular face, muscular tone and face. What's Nellie's channel? Good question. If somebody wants to post a link of Nellie's channel in here, um, it's pretty entertaining. I kind of like it, but I don't really care for his co-host too much. I mean, the voice just drags me. It just gives me a headache. But and then we'll maybe go live at night again and try to make. If anybody wants to drop the link, you don't know Nellie's channel, Carl the Cuck. I'm trying to think of what. I don't know how to put it in chat. Hold on. I'll see you over there.